Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Media. I'm joined today by Evan, otherwise known as Yush, to discuss that damn good-looking Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet trailer from the Pokemon Presents yesterday.
Sheesh.
Woo! Evan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
It is a good time to be a Pokemon fan, I think, for the first
God,
time in a while.
dude. I can't believe it, but also, why wouldn't I believe it, you know?
And it finally happened. It feels like all this buildup and all this negativity online, it's like finally culminated in something positive happening.
Well,
Okay, to be fair, that made it. To be fair, that made it sound like I'm giving the people complaining credit. No,
no.
this is not because of the Nat Dex. This is not because of the people shitting on the graphics. This is just the natural step. This is always gonna happen. Looks damn
Yeah.
good. Looks damn
Yeah.
good.
Looks really good.
So I guess let's go and talk about this reveal trailer. We're both playing it. I just want to say, everybody on planet Earth thought this was Detective Pikachu 2. I don't know. Did you think they knew when they made this trailer? Like, man, people are gonna think it's Detective Pikachu.
They had to.
Because it's so obvious. But then we get into the actual gameplay, or not gameplay, but game shots. And this is Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, true open world Pokemon game. So we just had Legends Arceus last month, and now that was like kind of zones.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Breath of the Wild. This is actually open. And I say like Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know we're probably gonna say that word a lot. I know it's not the fucking only open world game ever made, but we're gonna compare it. How do you feel about them actually going truly open world? I honestly, for me, I wasn't expecting it this fast. I thought Gen 9 would still be more like Sword and Shield, but that's seemingly not the case.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I think this was natural. I don't think this could have gone any other way. I think because of what they did in Sword and Shield and what they did in Legends Arceus, like I think this open world, or at least pretty close to completely open world, was going to be the next generation.
Okay.
That or they would like just go completely back. It was either going to be this, or they're just going to go back to completely linear. They're not going to try to do any open
And
thing.
have Legends be its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either going to be one of those two, but I thought this one was going to be more likely since they were already doing Arceus.
Yeah, so they already had like the setup. See, here's something I really like about the Switch Pokemon games. They're all very distinct.
Yeah, that is a good
I
point.
feel like I can go back to every single one of them and I have like a different experience. Let's Go is obviously very different from Sword and Shield, which is different from Arceus, which is different from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because that's a terrible game. And then this is like it's just more hybrid of Arceus and Sword and Shield. So they're all, I mean, honestly, it's all Pokemon. It's all pretty similar, but they all have different things to make you want to play each different one.
Mhm.
Like they don't trade and battle with each other, so there's reasons to play. Like when X and Y, when Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out, there was basically no reason to play X and Y in terms of like online connectivity and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But with this, there's a reason to play all these games, which I really like. They also all have different art styles, which I really like.
Mhm.
And I guess let's just talk about that real quick. How do you feel about the character designs? People are freaking out about saying how bad these character designs are, bro. I think they're good. I don't know.
Okay, so here's the weird thing that I've been seeing is that all like the artwork they've been releasing looks exactly in the same style as all the other Pokemon artwork from the past like four or like three generations.
Since X and Y or
Yeah, since like since like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, that era.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They all look
That's it.
relatively similar. But the actual character designs in the game itself, the models, the way all the humans look, does look very different. Like on an art style level, they look completely different from the artwork, which is very weird because typically the in-game models for the humans try to emulate the artwork as closely as possible, which is it's interesting. It's a different approach. It's just sort of weird to get used to.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I like it. I think I don't like the faces that they've done since X and Y. Personally, especially Sword and Shield was like, man, I'm tired of this. Like with the blank expressions, I feel like the style just gives them more room to express. Arceus had expressions, but not enough. And maybe that's just, I mean, I guess that's just because they didn't really try, but it seems like they're actually trying now a little bit. I think we see some expressions in the trailer with the faces, but I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like
blank, but
they look like they have more like parts to move around on them. They don't look like more like standard
almost like a texture
anime face.
Yeah,
anime face.
And while
which I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all more for the more expressive designs. I will say I do like what I do really appreciate is that over over the course of each generation, each new game, feels like they're really trying to deviate away from the, I don't know, typical anime style. Like it feels like they're just really trying to figure out new influences for their new designs, and I really appreciate that because a lot of anime adjacent looking games just kind of tend to stick with that anime style and don't really look outward for interesting influences, and I like that.
Yeah, I agree. And I guess we should address the elephant in the room. These characters look like new Pokemon Snap characters. Like not exactly, but pretty damn close. So there's a lot of speculation about, is Bandai Namco helping with this? I wouldn't be that surprised, to be honest. I think we've already seen. I mean, Game Freak has changed this generation. Like, they clearly have different mindsets, and I think it's pretty clear. Like, this is a younger team, probably. New people are coming into Game Freak. We have Ilka making Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. That was the first time a non-Game Freak developer ever made a mainline Pokemon game. So I think they're probably more open to it. I think we've heard that Monolith Soft helped with Arceus, but of course that's Nintendo owned, so that's a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, if Bandai Namco is helping with this, I mean, that's great. Bandai Namco is pretty much just a gigantic support studio that makes anime games. So if they're helping,
why
with
not
this,
have them help?
Yeah, exactly. I not to go on a tangent, but everyone's talking about all these crazy acquisitions. Honestly, Bandai Namco helps Nintendo a lot. Like, a lot. They made Smash.
Yeah,
so, like,
pretty much.
If Nintendo's going to make any crazy acquisitions, I'm just saying, Bandai Namco helps them a lot. But
that would be a big one.
That would be a big one. They would own Demon Slayer. No.
Oh,
wait, no, Sega published that. Never mind. Anyway, let's talk about the region. So I think this is the first time we've ever gotten a new Pokemon game announced where we don't know the name of the region, which is kind of interesting.
That is a good point. Did we know Alola when it first got revealed?
No, well, see, here's the thing with Sun and Moon. They didn't show anything. So I don't even know if that really counts. They just showed the logos and like a tiny bit of like concept art. So that's a little different. With this, like when we saw Sword and Shield, we knew it was Galar. When we saw X and Y, we knew it was Kalos. But I guess you're right to an extent. But yeah, it is clearly set in Spain. I keep forgetting the name of the building. I think it's in Barcelona.
I don't remember
main
it either.
Castle looking spire in the main town, and just these shots. I mean, I think another European country is a good place to set this. I know we still haven't gotten that Australia region. Not sure how that hasn't happened.
Or that India region, or China region.
Yeah, there's plenty. People are like, oh, Pokemon's running out like this, bro. There's still so much there.
Yeah.
they're pacing themselves. What do you think of these shots of the open world of the region? I think this game looks really good. I don't think my worry here is going to be, like, justified, but I am a little worried about, like, the amount of towns in this game since it is open world. We only see the main, like, town square, but I'm assuming there's going to be way more than that.
I really hope there are, like, at least a few more towns, because...
At least 4 towns.
Yeah. 4 or 5.
Yeah, at minimum.
Because the thing is, I guess, I don't know, I won't get into it yet, but as far as the actual open world looks, I think it looks a lot better than Arceus. I think the colors look a lot better. I think just the world, the art style, the textures, just the designs of each like individual element, and also the world, like the actual like terrain looks so much more interesting.
I'm looking at the shot where you can see 2 Pokemon centers in like the main city. There's like routes, so I assume this is going to be a little bit more like, not hand-holding, but like it's probably going to direct you a little bit more than Arceus does, which is fine for a mainline game. But like, yeah, I mean, like you said with the terrain, it's kind of was bringing that up. I think it looks really good. Honestly, okay, I'm about to drop a massive hot take.
Ooh.
People are talking about how bad these games look. Not as much as they were with Arceus. Even my friend that like was defending like, oh, Sword and Shield graphics are bad, which to be fair, they are. He was saying like, oh, Sword and Shield looks good, and he was saying like this game doesn't look as good for some reason. I don't understand that one. Honestly, I think people are misremembering how good Breath of the Wild looks, because I think this looks about on par.
Seriously.
I think this looks about on par with Breath of the Wild, personally.
Listen, it's the lighting engine. I will say this for the rest of time. It's the lighting engine that makes you think the game looks good. The models are not that high, like fidelity or whatever. They don't have high polygon counts or anything. It's literally just the lighting looks good, the shading looks good. That's it. That's what tricks you into making the game think it looks good.
Yeah. And to Breath of the Wild's credit, it has a great art style. But
that too.
Honestly, I'm looking at the shot of the main castle. I'm looking at like main city. It looks really good for a Switch game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen a Pokemon game where I'm like, damn, that looks good.
I feel like this genuinely is going to push the Switch to its absolute limits, and I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, and even like I saw some people talking about the frame rate in the trailer. Bro, this is nothing close to what we saw when Arceus was revealed. Arceus, the Pokemon running at 2 FPS up close. This actually runs. It looks like it's running well. Obviously, we don't have like raw gameplay, but like, just like the textures on the. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's not a PS5 game, obviously, but the textures on the ground, the trees. I made a tweet about this, joking about it, because of course, when people have the negative take, they feel the need to bombast it when Sword and Shield has a single ugly tree. But now that this game, every tree. I know I'm not. It sounds like a fucking joke. Every tree looks good in this game. Genuinely, this game actually looks really good. So I'm very pleased with Game Freak.
I did think something that was very funny is that some of the trees have like good looking textures on them, and then some of them are just like they don't have any like texture to them at all. They're just like black stems or whatever, black trunks or whatever, which I thought was funny. Which is fine because that's what trees look like. What those trees look like. We're just like, hi, you can't complain about what it looks like if if there's no texture on it.
Yeah, I sent you a screenshot of like the nighttime shot, bro. These trees look good. They do like a weird, they put like a weird gloss on them. I don't know, but genuinely, this game looks good. So
this game looks really good.
Like, even like the night sky looks. I think Arceus is acceptable, but this is like honestly a next level. I was not expecting a jump this big, this fast, personally.
Yeah.
So, bravo Game Freak for making a game that looks good. Sheesh. Let's talk about this. So, we see some battles. They also released some screenshots of battles. We see, well, I guess we can talk about this real quick. There will be Pokemon home support with Arceus. They showed a Hisui and Zoroark, so that's cool.
All right.
Funny they're showing that before adding it to BDSP. come on, guys. You can't even. Come on. Okay, come on. Release that update.
No.
So that's cool. But let's talk about the battles. Let's talk about the main mechanics. Do you think this game is going to be like Arceus in terms of, do you throw a Pokeball to catch it? Do you have like agile and strong style? What do you think is going to be the main like thing here? Do you think they're going to go back to Sword and Shield gameplay? What do you think? It's not 50-50 right now.
It's honestly kind of, I don't know. I feel like the ability to catch Pokemon in just like an overworld and have it be completely seamless. That has to be there, especially with just the vibe of the game and the way it looks. It looks so much like Arceus that I don't see that going away. I think the seamlessness of it's gonna go. It's gonna be here to stay.
Yeah.
I don't think strong style and agile style moves are gonna come back because I think they're gonna revert to just the regular Pokemon turn style.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. Changing it to the way Arceus does completely eliminates any kind of like strategy involving like speed.
Slow Pokemon are useless in Arceus.
Yeah,
which is why there's no online in Arceus, by the way.
Yeah, that is
the
why.
The battle system in Arceus is the reason there's no online.
It completely destroys any kind of competitive play, and I don't think Pokemon would want to destroy all of their competitive scene with how much they promote it and do stuff with it.
Dude, honestly, I mean, we could maybe do a separate video talking about competitive, because I've been out of the loop on competitive Pokemon. I just know Toxapex roamed the lands for years. I think this game is. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe. I feel like they're really gonna go hard on competitive. I think from what I've heard, Sword and Shield's like pretty good. I think like, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a really good game for competitive play.
I don't know. I feel like they've gone hard on it for like.
They honestly never haven't, to be honest.
Yeah, they really have never stopped.
Yeah. But talking about those mechanics, I agree. They really can't get rid of the throwing the Pokeball. If they do, that's going to be a big issue. I don't think people want to go back to that. And the great thing about Arceus is you still have both. You can just encounter it if you want.
Yeah,
you can throw.
I like having both.
Yeah, more options. Hopefully, this is the game where they finally let you turn off the XP share. Obviously, it should be on by default, but let's turn it off. You know?
Yeah, because sometimes I don't want all of my Pokemon getting experience.
Right.
Or being able to turn it on and off for specific Pokemon. That would be nice.
Yeah. And even just talking about more quality of life stuff that Arceus did. I mean, like, learning moves and going to the menu to actually select it.
Yes.
Not being asked to nickname your Pokemon, just doing it in the menu.
Oh, okay, that.
I will say just all the UI stuff, you need to keep it. See, letting you evolve it whenever you want by clicking evolve instead of doing it after every time you level up.
Yeah,
that stuff needs to stay. The items for evolutions stay, please.
And being able to just like go to someone and like choose what moves you want to learn and just pay for them instead of having to find some stupid item or something to give them a move.
Even the stuff with the EVs, or is it EVs or Ivies at the Grit Pebbles? I think it's EVs. Are there Ivies? Are there even Ivies in Arceus?
I don't think so.
I don't think there are. Honestly, as someone who's not really into competitive at this point, just get rid of IVs. Just get rid of IVs. don't even make it a thing. EVs, either keep Grit Pebbles as a different item. I think they had like bottle caps in Sun and Moon. Or even trying to make it easier to get them. I mean,
yeah.
At this point, you might as well streamline it as much as possible. One thing that is not in Arceus that I will be absolutely devastated if it's not in this game, and I feel like it has to because it is a true mainline, go to town kind of Pokemon game, is breeding. You don't. I don't. Breeding for IVs and all that, whatever. But bro, not even to be able to breed for a shiny sucks. So
yeah, I don't think that's gonna go away at all. That's that's a mainstay. That's not going anywhere.
Well, then it's not Arceus. A little scary. But yeah, I think it'll be in here. So yeah, I think for the most part, all the DNA of Arceus will be here except for the combat. Even in the trailers, I can't say for certain if when you like battle someone, it's on the terrain, but it looks like it is. Because all the screenshots we have, like in Arceus, when you battle someone or like throw a Pokemon out to fight a wild Pokemon, if you're like on a ledge or like some higher elevation, it stays like that in the battle. Like you don't like get transported to some weird world.
Yeah. That happens and I think in one of the screenshots
it does, but they're very clearly on like a path. So I was just a little worried about that.
I mean, but it's a path that's in the world, so I would be shocked if it's like completely back to in a random void somewhere.
Yeah. So that was another. Ooh, here's a question: do you think you'll be able to move around during battle? I could see them going back on this one. And having the dynamic camera.
I don't know. I feel like they already have like the base mechanics of Arceus, and it's like, why would you just remove something that was just basically already there?
Why would you remove 400 Pokemon you already have models for?
I don't know.
No, but I agree. I think
the thing is, like, you already have all the other Arceus mechanics. Like, the battles are based off the exact Arceus mechanics. It would be weird if you just removed the ability to move around in battle.
Yeah.
Like that would just be a really weird thing. I wouldn't mind too much, but it's like now that it's there, it would just be weird to get rid of it.
Yeah. Next question. What do you think the main like story progression will be? Of course, in most games we have the gyms, and Sun and Moon we have the island trials. With this being open world, I don't think they're going to do either of those. So what do you think? Would it just be like a big boss Pokemon? I don't think it'll be like Arceus where like there's a live action sequence where you throw
God, I hope not.
God, I hope not. I'm glad they tried something new. God, I hope not. But I don't really see this having gyms. Do you? I don't think that really makes sense for an open world game as much. I don't know.
Okay.
Because that forces linearity.
Listen, they call it open world. I'm sure it will be an open world. However, I think there will be like a main story with progression, and you will fight some kind of like trials or gyms or something.
Eight something or others.
Yeah, I think that's going to be there because this is a mainline Pokemon game. I can't imagine them getting rid of that. But if they do, that could be interesting.
I hope it's not gyms, though. I just hope it's something different.
I don't know, because like I like gyms because then we get all like the cool, interesting gym leaders and.
Well, I mean, obviously it'd still be something with characters. Like Arceus has like the wardens.
Yeah, but those suck.
Like well, yes, but okay. Counterpoint: the island trials and all that. The people in Sun and Moon best cast of any Pokemon game. So
yeah, exactly. But like, I don't know. I like the trials in Sun and Moon. I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority on that. I like those too.
They were fine.
I like that they did. I like that in them you did something other than just do a battle with a Pokemon. You actually had to do like a quest.
Little puzzle or yeah, like I remember the one
quest
with like the haunted Mimikyu in that one building. You have to like look around.
Yeah, you have to
do
that. Then there's the forest one. You like collect cooking stuff, which was cool. I like that. Maybe they could do something similar since they did gyms in Gen 8.
You make a good point about. Well, with Sun and Moon, you had to like collect materials for that thing, which made me think of quests. Obviously, Arceus has quests for the first time. Pokemon's never had quests before like that, where it's just like literally a list.
I hope they keep a quest list.
Dude, they have to. They have to have like a. With an open world game, you have to have at least 100 quests, basically. That's like the bare minimum. I think Arceus has 100. I think 110 now with the DLC that just dropped or the free update. So yeah, I mean, talking about Arceus again, like it's just gonna be. This is basically just Arceus 2, and I'm happy with that. Because, like, you see around, like, there's all the, apricorns, apricots on, like, the trees.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you'll collect those materials. I would have to assume similar to Arceus, you'll be collecting. Yeah, this is literally just Arceus, which I'm completely fine with.
I will say one thing that I want to not be like Arceus is that I want in this game to be more trainer battles. It was very weird in Arceus to not have to. There just weren't any like trainers. The only trainers you ever fought were like in town or one of the wardens or whatever. I want trainers. I want to go beat people up.
I think that'll be the main differentiator here, because I mean, battling in these games, Arceus is your catching game. That's the game where you catch Pokemon. This is the game where you battle your Pokemon.
I wanna beat up youngster Joey's or youngster Jose's
youngster Jose.
youngster Jose's rat.
Evan. Oh my god. Holy shit. One other thing I wanted to talk about that we have really nothing to really speculate on, but I am curious what you think, and I want to learn more and try to maybe see some other theories that people have and maybe make a video on this on its own, is the icon in the Japanese logo.
Yes, I was going to bring this up.
There is a new thing. Ever since X and Y, we had Mega Evolutions, then we had Z moves, then we had Gigantamax. There is a new little symbol or item or whatever in the Japanese logos. What do you think it's going to be this time? I fucking hope it's literally just Mega Evolutions.
I don't know.
Not literally, but like just something that similar. Because Mega Evolutions were the best one for me personally.
I mean, yeah. I genuinely, I don't know. I think they might do something where they go back to like a. See, my gut feeling is that they're going to go back to like some kind of one use type of thing like they did in Sun and Moon. I feel like that might be what they try to do again.
I agree.
Because I feel like they know. Everybody knows, and I feel like they know that Mega Evolutions were extremely broken. They were cool, but they basically broke the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like they don't want to do that again. Because as much as people like Mega Evolutions, competitive people don't like Mega Evolutions. Yeah, no. They hate them.
I agree that I think it'll be more in line with Z moves, especially because honestly, and this is the next topic I want to talk about, we are approaching 1,000 Pokemon. I think they are trying to avoid that for as long as possible. I think we have 906 right now. We are not going to hit 1,000 this game. I think we're going to get like 990 maybe. Not even maybe 970. But if they did a new thing where you have new forms, I don't know. I feel like we just got a game where they had to make a bunch of new forms for like Venusaur and all that. I think they're going to skip a game. I think they're going to take a game off where they don't have to make. Obviously, there will be whatever this region's called, variant forms. They're never going to stop.
Yeah, I feel like they have to keep doing variant forms.
Yeah, because that's the best way to add new Pokemon without adding new Pokemon.
Yeah. Unless you add more branch evolutions, which are stupid. Don't do those.
Yeah, I'm okay with true evolutions.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, I can Sneasler. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, at least Ursaluna is actually an evolution, even though it looks disgusting.
True.
Maybe fucking Cleaver. God. I hate that shit. So yeah, I think I don't know. It's pretty much it's impossible to base what that thing will be on. It's probably I think it'll be like some sort of power up move. Like it's basically it's gonna be a Z move. I think. I don't think it's gonna be a new form changing item.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Listen, the dream is to have it be the fuser from Black and White 2 that just fuses any Pokemon you want, but that's never gonna happen.
Dude, I thought it was gonna happen. When I was 12 years old, I was like, fusion? I would go on like the little websites where you could like fuse the sprites, you know? Classic.
Never. It'll never happen. Oh well.
All right, Evan. So this is a very highly debated topic.
Oh.
Will there be a character customization?
I don't know. I mean,
they've only done it in every game for the past fucking decade, guys.
I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, they have different outfits in each version. I mean, that's basically confirmation, right?
God. So obviously we're joking because there has been me and Evan seen more than me, I think, but I've seen a couple people myself claiming that this game will not have character trainer customization. Are y'all fucking stupid? Every Pokemon game since X and Y has had customization.
And not only that, these are the most like template character or main protagonist designs ever.
People are complaining that they're generic. Yeah, they're generic because you're going to customize them.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they look kind of basic.
You know, to be fair, I don't think that's an excuse to make them look boring.
I agree, but yeah.
Because even, you know, the X and Y and Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, all of them have unique and interesting like starter designs, but not starter designs, but like base designs. But I don't know. From what people are like saying about what the base designs in this game look like, is that they're based on like Catholic schools or something like that, which are apparently a big thing in over in Spain.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that's a fine inspiration for it, but I will say they are a little bit boring, plain template-ish. But again, we're gonna customize
They
them
lack
to hell,
color.
so
Yeah, exactly. Within an hour, you'll be able to put whatever you want on them. Something I just remembered I wanted to bring up.
light blue.
Yeah, something I wanted to bring up because I think we mentioned this. Did we do a video on Arceus together? I think we were just talking about it. Either way, I think one of us literally. I think I said literally, if the next Pokemon game is revealed and I see a fucking Sarly, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah,
bro, there are a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon in this trailer. Why? Every game for the past decade, so many Gen 4 Pokemon. I'm tired of it. You see Starly, you see Combee, you see Drifloon. I think that's it. Oh, you see Lucario. Bro, stop. I love me some Gen 4. Stop, please. I'm
sorry. Especially after Arceus and and Shining Diamond.
The first Pokemon you see in this game is Starly. Why?
I'm tired. I'm so tired. Please get rid of Starly. Put in Picky Peck. I don't care. You can have the stupid fucking toucan. It's better. It's better. I don't care. I don't want to catch the 50th fucking Starly. Sorry. After Arceus, my 100th Starly. I'm tired. Yeah. I'm so tired.
Batch. I mean, see. Okay, here's the thing with Pokemon games for me. People are always worrying like, oh, fatigue. They're releasing too many games. I don't get fatigue when they fucking change the Pokemon. This is like the 4th game in the row where Starly's been the bird. Stop. Please stop. I just want put some Sun and Moon Pokemon there. Go back to putting Gen 3 Pokemon in there. Just stop with Gen 4, please. I love Gen 4. All of my respect and love to Gen 4. Holy shit. If there is a Shanks in this game, Evan, if there is a Shanks in this game, I'm done.
If I have to hear that stupid meow again, I'm gonna...
It's gonna be the tutorial Pokemon again where they're like, it's aggressive. I'm gonna, oh my god. Fucking mind-numbing. Some good picks though. We see Stonejourner. Happy to see Gen 8 Pokemon again. What's the little lobster guy from
Clauncher?
Clauncher's the evolution. I couldn't remember which one was which. Yeah, Clauncher's good.
Big cannon.
Viper with those super high definition scales. Classic. What else in here? Larvitar. Yeah, I mean, I just hope it's a good variety.
Yeah.
Are they bringing back the Nat Dex, Evan?
No.
Thank you. Now let's talk about, I think you might have some more you want to talk about, but I think the last thing I really want to touch on is these starters. So let's gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Quaxley. Quaxley. Okay. I might blow your mind right now. I don't know if you know this. I didn't know this until my roommate told me. Fuecoco. He is a crocodile. He's a fire crocodile. Mm-hmm. Are you looking at him right now? I want you to look at Fuecoco.
Okay, let me find him. Where
everybody listening to this, pull up Fuecoco. I'm about to blow your mind. Everybody is calling this thing like a pepper, like a chili pepper, right? Because he has like the little stem.
Right.
Bro, he's an apple.
He's literally an apple. I knew he was an apple. That's why I was so confused when I first saw him. It's like, is this the second game in a second gen in a row we're getting an apple Pokemon?
Hey, they already did it with Gen 6 and 7 with the fucking Pyroar and Solgaleo. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, he's a hot chili pepper. No, he's an apple. He literally has like an apple core. So I don't know what Fuecoco is about to evolve into. It could be a dinosaur. It could be another Appleton situation. I don't know, but
that's just very weird. They would just make another apple Pokemon.
Two apple Pokemon in a row. The fuck. I like his design a lot, though. I think hot take. Overall, 3 very good designs. I think Springtito is the worst one, but it's still good.
I'm happy that they don't all have the exact same head shape, like Gen 8.
Yes. Gen 8, literally, they all just have circular heads. Oh my god. I fucking hate Grookey. Which, to be fair, the reason I didn't like Grookey that much was because we already have so many grass monkeys. We already have cats. I don't think we have a grass cat, though, do we? Do we have a grass cat?
We don't have a grass cat. I'm surprised they went back to making another cat starter. Two gens not in a row.
Who was the last? Litten, yeah.
Litten.
No, I keep seeing the edits of Incineroar, but with Springtito's.
Yeah, the green Incineroar skin from
Smash. Yeah. Which one of these is your favorite? I think I already made my case for Quaxley, but.
Man, it's really hard. I really love all of these. This is going to be a really hard choice. Like, I love Quaxley, but at the same time, I'm very scared that it's just going to be water flying and I kind
Dude,
of don't
that'll
want to have the
suck.
water flying.
I hope it's like water psychic maybe, or like water, maybe like water fighting could be good.
Water something
Water,
interesting.
anything other than flying, basically.
Water fire.
Yeah, water fire. I saw some people saying like for Fuecoca maybe fire ground. I don't think they would do that for a starter, but that'd be kind of cool. Just so you need typing.
Man, I want to love Springtito, but I'm just getting vibes it's going to be pure grass all the way through, and I don't like that.
Ooh, you're right. I do kind of get that.
I don't know.
No, I think it'll be psychic.
At the same. You're right. I think they're gonna. Ever since Gen 6, they've made absolute certain to make sure the starters have dual typing.
Yeah,
and I don't think they would stop doing that, because that would be kind of disappointing if they did.
That would suck.
Well, wasn't Inteleon pure water?
No, water dark, right?
Or is it water dark?
I think it was water dark. I might be wrong, but
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, overall 3 very good starters. With Gen 8, at first I didn't like Score Bunny and Grookey. I still don't like Grookey, but obviously Sobble was my pick then. Usually there's one I don't like immediately. Poplio for Gen 7, I didn't love it immediately. Gen 6, I didn't like fucking Chespin, and I still don't like Chespin. Chespin is the worst starter.
One of them.
Oh, no, he is.
Chikorita?
Oh. She do got that choker, though.
Anyway.
Yeah, Quaxley is my fucking boy, Donald Duck. Yeah.
I love all these starters, just as the starters themselves. I love all of them. I think these are I think this is one of the strongest starter lineups in the whole series.
Honestly. I agree. I was looking through it with my girlfriend because she doesn't really play Pokemon, but she, appreciates the designs. Honestly, other than Gen 5, I'm not sure what would overall be better than this. Maybe Gen 3?
I mean, I personally love the Gen 7 starters too, but you don't, so...
I love two of them. Well,
I mean, yeah.
Incineroar's okay.
Okay, well, we're just talking about the base forms. We're not going all the way.
Oh, okay. Base forms Gen 7's pretty good all around. Poplio's fine. Primarina, no. Gen 5 base forms are all top tier, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we wrap this up? I think we covered most everything.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
This was a pretty thorough discussion.
Yeah, pretty good. I think that's about everything.
I do want to end this because normally when these games get announced, everybody talks about this, but I have not seen anybody mention this. People are just calling this Pokemon Scarlet, which makes me think that everybody's going to buy Scarlet. What version are you getting? Every time there's a new Pokemon game announced, it's like, oh, what version are you getting? I have not seen that on Twitter at all. So I'm curious what version are you getting of Scarlet or Violet?
I'm not sure. The decision for me to get a version is usually based on what the version differences are. So I don't really.
We already have the clothing differences.
Oh, that's true. Actually, that's a good point. I don't want there to be any like exclusive like clothing items or anything for any. I want all exclusivity for like clothing items from version differences, gender differences. I want it all gone. I'm tired of that shit. It's boring. I agree. And hairstyles too. All that shit. I want everything to be customizable.
Everything should be accessible for both genders. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen the Legendaries yet, or we basically know nothing about.
That is actually interesting. We didn't see the Legendaries.
Did we see? God, who are the Legendaries in Gen 8? I already forget them. Oh my God, did we see that? Yeah, we saw them out.
Zacian and Zamazenta.
We saw those when they announced the game, right?
We saw. Did we? Yeah, I'm pretty. Either then or like soon after.
I think it was like a month after. Yeah, I think it was.
It was like a month after.
And then we saw the box art, which is literally just the PNG select one. Yeah, I mean, it'll depend on version differences. Right now, I'm feeling Violet. Normally I go for the first one, like Scarlet Violet. Normally I would go for Scarlet, but I don't know. That Violet, I have to go for Violet. That's it, though. Yeah. These games look bussin'. They do. I don't know if it's just because Arceus just came out, but I'm like buzzing right now. Like you didn't even like Arceus that much, or at least you don't like. I don't know. Maybe we could still do another discussion on that, but maybe it's because it was just so recent. But man, I'm just like Game Freak. Thank you for doing good things again. Yeah. Even though they just burned me with Brilliant Vanishing, which wasn't to them. But still.
I will say. I'm hoping that this game doesn't go the way of Arceus and some of the more recent Pokemon games and have this game be very easily replayable. Because I think that's a problem with a lot of recent Pokemon games, especially Arceus. Listen, everyone's talking up Arceus right now. the second somebody goes back and tries to play Arceus a second time, it's down the drain. Everybody's gonna hate that game. I feel there will be significantly more hate towards it once they realize how like simple and.
I agree. I think a game like this,
not replayable.
I think a game like Arceus, for me personally, would still have more replay value than something like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, I still want to go back and 100% it and get all the shrines and everything. I don't think my experience with that game will ever be better than when I experienced then, which is the same thing for Arceus, to be fair, but Arceus has really good shiny hunting. Basically is what it comes down to. So if you want shinies, Arceus may forever be one of the best games to shiny.
I hope they keep like a very good shiny hunting method in this game.
Did you see that they ruined it in Arceus? To completely negate my point, they ruined it in Arceus with that update.
Oh, did?
Yeah, you can't reset mass outbreaks anymore.
Oh,
you can't save. Okay, so you know how when you would say, if you saw a shiny, you could save and then like close your game and boot it back up, and the shiny would still be there. That's not the case anymore.
Yeah,
they fixed it. Which, to be fair, I guess they didn't intend that, but it kind of sucks. I honestly hope they put that back in, because I saw a lot of people upset about that. We are talking about a different game at this point. We need to wrap this up. Evan, where can people follow you online?
You can follow me over on Twitter at ReallyYush. Talk about One Piece. Talk about video games. I am famed video games journalist, ReallyYush. That's where you can find me.
And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at BoTalksMedia. Subscribe here for more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet content all year long. We will be updating every time there's anything for this game. I'll be making a video. Probably more discussion throughout the year whenever there's like big trailers with Evan here. And yeah, of course. Until next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.